Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Boston Red Sox going. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, as you can see right there, he is trying to reach a huge milestone and get over 200 strikeouts. And you just hope that he doesn't think about that number too much and goes into this start continuing to do what he's done all season long. That's attack hitters, get the swings and misses. I definitely think he's going to reach it, but most important that he focuses on this start today. His team needs a W.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Hampson. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Bryson Stott.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Senga, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's down and in. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Back in New York, getting the nod on the mound, Bailey Over. What do we have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball one. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Garrett Hampson. Hit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Ober, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Back at Yankee Stadium. New inning getting started. Danny Jansen to hit here. And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-2. That's inside. And another ball. Stays alive. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck right field. Peterson going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. This one popped up. Has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. No score here in the second. Goes down looking. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ober back to work. And a foul ball. but pulled foul. The 0-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Here's Jason Hayward. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One run across in the frame so far as we play game one of this 4-game series.
That's the ball.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the third inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Colton Cowser. Senga back to work. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now, swing and a tapper. And he picks it up in foul territory. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And it is 2-1. Cowser over at second. Martini at first with no outs. Next offering upstairs. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
In the air out towards right center. Peterson on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Left-hand batter waits. Chop to the right side. And he grabs it foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The pitch. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, great stop. On to Bogarts. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Austin Riley, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Riley, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, a former first-round runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
When you're trying to sweep a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that you're...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get a... Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Michael A. Taylor. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. Here's a strike. Good eye in that spot. Two on the way.
3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ball 1.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And another ball. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's under it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the lineup flips over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One hit to right. Thomas pulls it down. Next to hit, Garrett Hampson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
On the ground to the left. And the inning is over. No run. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2. Got him. Well, there's one away.
Short work to send the pack in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Jansen stands in now and watches strike 1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one ripped. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Gurriel.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2. That's hard hit in the line. And they get Arenado for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is
gone. Well, they went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Peterson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first, and there's 2 down. Jason Hayward stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. strike on the inside corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Set down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Anthony Rizzo leaves. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Lane Thomas. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Colton Cowser up next for the Red Sox. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
On its way to the corner, Peterson sizes this one up. Out number 2. So now here's the DH, Nick Martini, and he's already singled in this game. And it's fouled away.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Bell at the plate now. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
And the righty deals. Taylor runs. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back for more from the Bronx. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Hampson on the run. Throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And that one is inside ball 1. Stott in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-0. And downstairs. The Red Sox down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Riley at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run on at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next offering misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Brennan Bernardino getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Peralta also throwing.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
One out. Runners at first and second. Inside 3-2 the count. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1 down. Now it's Jansen to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Got a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a ball evens the count. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Bases loaded, one away. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely...
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yu Darvish.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Gurriel in the box with one away as he takes ball one. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
That one hooked foul. Riley on third. Alonso at second. Jansen on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings and misses. And the count's full.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
In plenty of time to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. Garrett Hampson now at the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering upstairs. Got him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's a fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Just off the inside edge. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball left side. A 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that is that. So 1 hit. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Started after it, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the right. Bogarts throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Nick Martini, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Good eye right there. And that one hammered. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run.
And now C.J. Abrams.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Bryson Stott. In the air out to center. Hayward on his way over. Hayward snags it on the run.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Riley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jock Peterson. The right-hander back to work.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting loose out there. Moran getting cranked up as well. Just missed.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jason Hayward waiting to hit for the Yankees. And that's ball four.
Ball four.
It feels to me like it.
Now on the bump, Gregory Soto.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Got him on the off-balance throw. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Josh Bell.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Yep, that ball went out.
First pitch misses. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouled off. He was late. With the tying run at second, here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one ripped to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's two away. Michael A. Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. So it's no. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Joe Mantiply. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Bernardino warming up as well.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Taylor drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away. Danny Jansen up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And it is gone.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Gurriel stands in here, takes ball one low. And the 1-0. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Thomas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hayward pulls it in on the run.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there, and that's strike one. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. In the air, right field. Peterson drifts towards it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Giovanni Moran.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Alex Vesia, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
One ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one missing inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Out there to center. Cowser makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams. Up next for the Red Sox. That misses. Ball 1. Mantiply, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a rope into center field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Austin Riley. Just missed. Martini, the lead runner at 2nd. Stop over at 1st with 1 away. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come.
Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
All loaded up here at the top of the ninth.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
He goes down looking. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Gets it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Anthony Rizzo. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
High fly ball out to center field. Gurriel trying to get there. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now back, right field.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jock Peterson stepping in now for the Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Red Sox by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final 4-2. Boston picks up a huge win on the road. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.